I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know if anyone's watching from China. I don't know if anyone's watching from China. I don't think they're even allowed to use the internet there. But if you're like sneaking the internet right now, let us know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I mean we're starting to promote a show that we have in Japan in September. So I mean, fingers crossed.
It's 2022 maybe.
Yeah.
I was telling people before we started that you and I met in 2002, which I know is crazy because we both look like we're only 22, but it actually was back in 2002. You were touring with the Eyeliners.
I was touring with the Eyeliners, correct. That was many years ago.
Which is ironic because you didn't wear eyeliner yourself until you joined I Am Ghost in 2005, so go figure.
That's right.
Who knew?
By the way, DJ Rossstar is a walking encyclopedia about all things bands and Green Day and myself, everybody else out there in the world.
Mostly Green Day, a little bit Ryan Seaman.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to think today of all the bands that you've been in that you've come on my show with. So we did an interview with the Eyeliners. I don't even know if you were in the room. Probably not because you were.
I don't think so. I was probably watching the merch table.
So I Am Ghost. You obviously came over with Steve, probably more than one time. Came over with Bigger Lights.
I did.
Falling Universe, you didn't come over with them, but you were in the band, so that counts as me knowing you in that project. And then I think you did one or two other bands briefly, but nothing that came over. Icon for Hire, you were working with, right?
Yeah, I was filling in for them while I had some downtime. So
did I get all the main ones for like a Ryan Seaman collector that's watching? They weren't all the second time.
You did, man. You know, I started doing the math, and I think since 2006, I was talking about this with someone the other day, but the longest I'd been home consecutively since 2006 has been 7 months, like in a row. So I've just always been grinding since then. I don't know how it's happened, but here we are.
Do you still have a place that you share in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I have a place. Yep.
So is it worth it though? I mean, to spend that money for rent every month if you're never even enjoying Hollywood?
I mean, there's a lot of things that happen in Los Angeles, you know, like there's recording sessions. There's bands that come through that I want to go see.
Yeah.
I have a pretty awesome life when touring is not happening. But right now, I don't think anyone's having that awesome of a time just being at home. So this is really cool that we get to do this so people can watch.
Yeah. Are you down the street right now, or are you in Utah? I thought you were in Utah right now.
No, I'm in Los Angeles. Yeah.
You came back.
My sister lives in Utah.
Okay.
He moved back out there not that long ago. But yeah, I go there every now and then to practice, and we practice here sometimes too.
So I know, like, you know, when you're like a singer and songwriter, you can just stay home and write songs. But since you're a drummer, what have you been doing then every day? I mean, you're not just going to make up drum beats for no reason.
Well, I mean, I can. You know, I might be able to sell loops to people, but I haven't done that.
I guess that's the thing you could do, yeah.
Yeah, I also manage bands. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I am not. Tell everybody.
Yeah, I'm managing that band, Assuming We Survive. I've been working with them now for like 5 years or something like that, behind the scenes.
Yeah, you came over with that too.
Yeah, I did, yeah. And then I also just started managing that band, the Juliana Theory. So I don't know if you remember them.
They're back. Yes.
Yep, well, I was going to say, you know, they're supposed to have some shows in June, and that got postponed. So, you know, TBD for all shows happening right now.
I saw a funny meme yesterday. It said, God gave us the MCR reunion tour only to take it away.
True. I mean,
it is true.
Maybe they'll be able to play Riot Fest, you know? Maybe that'll happen. That's in September. So they're thinking that all of this is going to be gone, or at least shows are going to start to happen again in August. That's what I heard, you know, just from trying to keep the old ear to the ground.
Don't get our hopes up, Ryan.
I'm not trying.
we don't really know what's going on here.
No, we don't.
But what else have you been doing? Have you been? I assume you finished Tiger King already.
Oh my God, Tiger King is, dude. That's like a real life Kenny Powers.
Yes.
Did you ever watch Eastbound and Down?
I've watched one or two.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a perfect description of that guy, except for he's dealing with tigers.
So
it's a real life Kenny Powers.
I have two Tiger King updates, and then we'll move on. One is that they just announced they're going to be releasing another episode. It might be a reunion. I think they're filming it. They said they're filming it this week. They said, and then they're going to put it on Netflix like right away.
Or are they going like to the jail where Joe Exotic is, or what?
I don't think we're that lucky. I think they're just going to see the other guy, what's his name, from South Carolina, and then the guy that took over for Joe at the Oklahoma place. I forget all their names.
Right.
All I think about is Carol and Joe, of course. The two,
Yeah.
my two favorites. So I have a
Yeah.
question for you and everybody watching. I was watching, I think it's like episode 5 or 6, and they're interviewing the hitman, and he's saying how he's about to go, and then he changes his mind. And they had this one shot of him, and he has his arm lifted, and there's this disgusting thing sticking out of his arm. And I freaked me out when I saw it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go back and look at it. But somebody today on Facebook that I follow posted a picture, so I saved it. I don't know if you're going to remember the scene, but does anybody know what this is sticking out of the dude's arm? This is the guy on Tiger King that said he wanted that, the hitman that was going to kill Carol.
By the way, how are you doing all this?
I don't know. Yeah, bottom right of my phone.
I think it was just like chilling there.
What is that? Someone says that's a bone. I don't think that's a bone. Look carefully. It's sticking out of his arm. Robin said I saw that too. It's so weird. It really bothers me.
Like under his arm? I can't tell.
It's I can't zoom out. It's like under his like it's like right here. Like here's my hand. It's like right here on the side of his arm.
Who knows, man?
Someone said that looks like a thorn or a branch that he never took out of his arm.
That's awful.
That could be it too.
A spider crawling out of his arm?
That. Everybody look at that for a second, like moment of silence. What is that? Oh,
yeah.
Freaks me out. I'm going to lighten the mood. There we go.
Oh, your cat. I love your cat, man.
You've met the cat many times. He's been here a long time.
Yep, your cat likes me.
He does.
I think.
He doesn't really bite people. He nipped at Bonnie McKee. Do you know Bonnie? She writes songs. She wrote like a lot of Katy Perry's hits. So she came over. And
I know. Actually, I don't know her personally.
But love her.
But I will say this. I accidentally crashed her Halloween party this year.
Oh, that's probably a baller party.
I said accidentally because we were meeting up with a friend that was supposed to go there, and then they never showed up. But we knew people there anyway, so it was fine.
So yeah, she came over, and Lucifer gave her a little nip, but he doesn't bite to draw blood. He bites like for play. But I just remember, we had that on video. So someone made like a loop, and they just kept playing it over and over again of the cat nipping her. I said, man, I'm glad she didn't try to sue me for that.
How much does your cat weigh now? It was a pretty big cat when I went over there last time.
Same. He's like 19.
Jeez.
Not a bad weight for a cat. Not a bad weight at all.
Totally healthy.
Before we take some questions from everybody watching, so you're just waiting like everyone else for the call, but is there new music that you guys are working on? Like, do you send ideas back and forth through email or whatever? Or through the phone?
Yeah, I mean, we just went and recorded a full-length album, and I'm waiting to hear back some mixes. That's pretty much where we're at with it. But it's completed. It's just I don't know when we're going to try to release it. So,
how many people play on? Who plays on the album? Like, do you have studio musicians come in and do like bass and everything, or?
Yeah, I mean, Dallin did a lot of stuff. Our record got produced by Tim Pagnotta, who was for Sugar Cult.
Yes.
So we produced the record. I was in there just cutting drums every couple days. I was there for most of the pre-production, and I want to say, I think some studio musicians came in.
I mean, I haven't seen your live show, but it's only 2 of you, right? Or do you have people that play live with the 2 of you guys?
Yeah, it's just 2 of us, and then because we're cheap bastards, we have the the technology side of things helping us out. I mean, we want to get some live play someday, until there's more. Keep being us too, I think.
Oh, you broke up a little bit. What'd you say? Until there's new technology.
So.
Little choppy, Ryan. Got to get the better Wi-Fi. Anybody else not hearing him? It's just me. Uh-oh. Hey. Hold on. It's like we're buffering your side. Hang on, okay? Oh, yeah. Ryan's lagging. Okay, it's not me. Ryan, you're lagging, dude. You got to, like, walk away or something. Ryan's got to get better. Ryan's got to get some better Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's him, not me, right? All right. You guys hear me though, right? I'm good? All right, cool. Ryan. Hi guys, just me. And then we'll get Ryan back. Yeah, he left the room, so let's get him back in here. Probably doesn't have 5G like I do. You know, he doesn't do this every day. This is like what I do every day.
Hey.
There you are. You need to get some better. You need to get some better Wi-Fi, bro.
Ah, man, I can't help it.
You almost pulled a Tony Lovato on me tonight.
Oh man. Well, I'm a musician. That's my excuse. So, yeah.
I think you were saying you guys are too cheap to hire a touring band, so you just use technology to fill in the blanks, right?
So yeah, you pinned it on the point. And I think when we started the band, it was more out of convenience because we both had other employers, you know, while we were doing this.
Oh, okay, but now you're just
find like times to like do the band, you know. But yeah, it was fun that we kept it a secret for a long time and that way, and I wouldn't change anything.
Awesome. All right, guys. Now you can ask us whatever you want. Let's make sure. Talk about veganism. That could be like an hour-long conversation. Are you a vegan? Is that what I asked you?
No, I'm actually pescatarian, so I eat sushi. But more times than not, I do eat like a vegetarian. So,
but I feel like I eat sushi. I'll have like 12 rolls, 20 rolls, and I'm still hungry after. It's not like a filling cuisine. That's my problem with it.
Yeah, I think sushi, like once you eat it, you're not full right away, and then the rice kind of expands in your stomach, and you're like, oh, okay. You know, once you go eat something else.
When I eat, I eat to feel sick. That's when I feel like I've enjoyed my meal.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Like, so people say, like, do you like In-N-Out? People say, like, oh, you from California now? Do you like In-N-Out Burger? And I say no because it's too small. I like to go to Whataburger in the South and feel like I'm going to be sick for 3 days. That makes me feel like I had a good meal, you know?
Yeah, but you like Texas. That's where Whataburger are big, like where it is, right? I mean, Whataburgers in Texas, like Florida. Trying to think.
They're creeping over. They're in Phoenix now. They're getting closer.
Okay. Yeah, I actually go to In-N-Out, but I get the grilled cheese. That's what I do.
I was pondering driving there 6 hours, getting Whataburger and coming back, but I don't want to get pulled over out of state because that's like a $400 ticket they give you now. I heard.
But you're kidding.
No, it's a real thing. Even here in LA, if you go out and you don't have a destination, they can just pull you over and be like, "What are you doing? Where are you going?"
Wow. Well, I mean, thankfully enough, I've only been to the grocery store and gas station, and that's pretty much it. So I've been watching a lot of TV. What's up?
There's nothing else to do.
No, there's nothing. I've been watching Breaking Bad. That's been like, wait, somebody just. Oh, right. One of my friends is here. This guy, Jackie, that used to be in the band with. You know, hit that girl's club.
What's up, Jackie?
Sorry. I love that. Jackie's the best.
Very important question. Frank wants to know, give me a color to dye my hair while I'm stuck in my house.
Light pink. Do it. Send me a picture.
Light pink or white pink?
Light.
Light pink.
Light
what
pink.
Happened to you? You had blue hair. You retired it, huh?
Yeah, I did. I'm you know, I had the blue hair for like 2.5 years. You know, you got to change it up every once in a while, I think. If you look at any band or singer or, you know, drummer, anybody that has some sort of personality, they've always changed up their look every once in a while. You know? But even he's done it. Billy Joe had like bleached hair. He's had black hair, brown hair. He's done it all.
I know. Well, Trey Cool had blue hair at the same time as you.
That's right. He did. His was darker though. Mine was more like a. I don't even know how to describe it. Like mine was more like a sea blue. Yeah.
Chuck Vessel said Ryan sounds like a robot. That's just his voice. That's not even the Wi-Fi.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Can you guys hear me at all? Is this okay?
I think they hear you. Let's see. Shrimp says, are you going to continue things like the signed prints in the future? What are the signed prints? Tell us about them.
You know, it's more about getting kids. I send notes to fans when they order stuff from me. I have like a little online store. And, just write letters to people and sign my name on a 8.5 by 11 photo.
That's cool. It's a good idea.
Yeah. When I'm at home, when I'm on tour, I can't really do it.
But, no, I get it. Whatever makes them happy. Whatever they want, you deliver for the most part, right?
Right. I mean, during this time, who the hell knows? But for now, I mean, this is the best we can all do is just hang out together and yeah.
Let's see.
Ross, how have you been? Tell us about your day. What's like a normal? Okay, so what's a normal day with Ross? So you wake up. I can tell you my normal day.
Just a weekday or a weekend?
or just weekend or weekday when while this is all happening?
Well, let me tell you. So for those of you who don't know what I normally do, I'm a stenographer. So I caption real time for hearing impaired students and people in the courtroom and meetings and city hall stuff. So I'm still working, just not as much. So there are still a ton of classrooms that are doing Zoom classes. So I'm still sitting in my other bedroom captioning for most of the day, just with my little headset on, and everything the teacher says on Zoom, I caption in real time, and the hearing impaired students can see it on their screens. So I'd say, but during the weekdays, I'm doing it still, but it's not as busy as it was normally. But we do 3 walks a day. I do 1 run, 1 walk, and then 1 walk with the dog, because I don't want to take him out 3 times a day because it's annoying. I feel like he'll be sick. He'll be sick of me, and he won't want to go out ever again. We got some Sega Genesis in there in the mix. Some TV shows, some movies, nothing too exciting. I tried to play guitar and then I quit because I get frustrated. I can't go from like a C to an E chord, so it makes me mad. So I just say to hell with this, and I throw the guitar across the room, and I just go back to interviewing musicians instead.
And then you do that every day though. So you throw the guitar across the room before you.
No, I did it once in 2 weeks, and I haven't tried it since. If I'm not good at something right away, I give it up. That's who I am, unfortunately. But I am trying to grow this mustache, so that's something I've been doing. And I'm trying to lose a couple pounds.
It's definitely coming in. Yep.
This is not a herpy. I cut my mouth on something. I've been staring at this all day into my screen. It's bothering me.
I noticed that until you said it.
Thanks. I started doing interviews again, so that's pretty cool. I didn't do interviews for like 3 years. I had no outlet. I didn't know that Instagram Live allowed you to have like a guest on. If I knew that, I would have did this sooner. I wasn't aware of this till recently.
Man. Yeah, isn't it crazy now what you can do on the old internet? You know, there's this other thing. I'm surprised you're not using it, but Twitch? You ever use that?
No, that's for gaming, I think, right?
Yeah, you can do gaming, or you can like do like guitar tutorials, or you can do you can use it for whatever you want. But it's mostly gamers. But
okay, so there's like a question section too. Hold on, Miss Sinister wants to know, can Ryan get a TikTok?
Oh, we just missed all that. I'm not live anymore. Damn it.
I hear you. I just don't see you. Sorry, guys. Ryan's got to fix his in. There you go. You still there? I don't hear you. All right, let's boot him out and let's get him back in. You guys hear me though, right? I'm still cool. I just want to make sure you still hear me through all this craziness. Let's get him back in, guys. Waiting for Ryan. Thank you. We are wholesome, guys.
All right, are we back?
Welcome to the show. TikTok. Would you make one? Will you make one?
No, never happening. It's never going to happen.
Why not? You just don't have any interest in dancing? Huh?
I'm a boomer. I don't care. Not happening. I'm not making a TikTok. And now you're frozen again. Damn it.
See? Ryan. Blaming it on me. Ryan is a boomer, but I'm older than Ryan, so we're both boomers then. 3rd time's a charm, 4th time's a charm at this point. Let's get Ryan back in. Are you back?
Are we back? Jeez.
What's going on, man? Maybe you should walk somewhere else in your apartment.
Maybe I should. I mean, I thought this was like
nope.
Good place to sit, you know? I mean, how else can I?
No, you're like worse now than before. I hear you now. I don't see you, but I hear you. Maybe it'll fix itself. They're all gonna chip in and do a GoFundMe, get you some better Wi-Fi. Gosh, damn it! All right, we'll try one more time. If not, we'll like move locations or something. But I have 4 bars, so it's not me, folks. Beauty of the internet. Anything can happen. Yeah, Saturday night, so many people on Instagram. Steve's right. That could be it also. See if we can get him back in. If not, I'm going to have to move the show to like a different day of the week or something because it's just like too crazy, you know? Hold on. It's okay. Oh, shit. You right? Yeah. Hold on, guys. try to get Ryan back in here. Ryan's got to get his Wi-Fi together, doesn't he? Are you back?
Yes.
You're freaking me out, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
All right, so no TikTok for you. I just want to go through some of these in case like you disappear again. What was your what's your favorite song to play live from Sickly Sweet Diane or Dana or Diane?
Right now it would be the song Absinthe. Either Absinthe or Choke. Yeah. I love those two songs. I get to really rock out and showcase some playing.
What is the weirdest, most memorable thing a fan has given to you?
Wow. That's hard. I've gotten a lot of things over the years. Someone made like a doll oh no, you know what? I got a what is it? Oh geez. Not a bobblehead. What are those things called? Like a fucking you know, like a pop doll. That's it. Yeah. I got one of those pop dolls. Yeah, that was awesome. So I had like the blue hair, I had a little suit jacket on. So I thought that was really cool. And I posted it on Instagram about a year and a half ago, I would say. So I got one in I think it was Pittsburgh. Someone made it and they were like, look, and then I was like, oh, can I keep it? And they're like, no. And then I signed it and gave it back to them.
So it's been a long time since you've gotten a memorable gift, so people take note. Now's your chance.
Well, yeah. We don't go out in the crowd. I mean, after the shows, but yeah, it's pretty much just afterwards we just go back to the old bus van, that out. So,
But bus van or van? Which one are you touring?
Depends on the tour. I mean, there's only two, right? We don't need a huge ass bus for nothing. Remember, we're cheap. So,
let's see. What's the? Hold on. Oh, you're like dying again. Your voice is like cutting out again.
Is it?
Stand still. Yeah, don't move your camera. I think.
Okay, not moving.
Kat says, did Ryan ever get the Ryan blanket?
Okay, check it out. I didn't get the Ryan blanket. I know what they're talking about. Somebody sent a huge life-size blanket with my face on it to the IDK P.O. box, and I haven't gotten it because that's in Utah. But once I go back, maybe I'll get it.
All right, so. But it's there. It's arrived.
Oh yeah.
Good.
It's arrived. It's in a safe place. Let's put it that way.
All my friends were glorious. Said Ryan, I made you a doll in Tampa.
I did. You know what? I have that actually. I brought it home. So most of our tours we've been starting in Nashville, right?
Yeah. And
so actually sometimes we'll start a tour out of there and have like a whole rig there at my parents' house actually. We'll practice there sometimes too. And I think that's where most of the memorabilia lives if we can't like transport it to Utah or LA. But I'm going to say that 95% started out of
so, breaking up a little bit.
Am I breaking up again? I'm not doing anything.
Now you're fine. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would say 95% of our tours start in Nashville. I don't know why. That's just how it's happened. But we have a rig out there. We have a rig in Utah, a rig in LA. So, being a two-piece band is pretty affordable if you can do it
right. They keep asking me about Bad Flower. Bad Flower did my show, I think like 5 years ago. Those are friends of yours now? They came over to the house. Yeah.
Dude, it's actually really crazy how I met that band. I was on this website really late at night called Absolute Punk. I don't know if you remember that site or not from back in the day.
I'm sorry. Wait, you cut out. Did you say isanyoneup.com?
No. I said no.
I know.
I was saying I was on Absolute Punk. Do you remember that site?
Yeah, chorus.fm.
Yeah, exactly. So I was on Absolute Punk, and there was it was like watch Bad Flower's new music video, and it had 0 comments. And so there it is again. Yeah. I went to the link where it had 0 comments. I watched their music video for this song called Soap, and I fell in love. And I went on Twitter and was like, dude, this band Bad Flower is so badass. It's been like 6 years ago, that now. And the singer wrote me back, and then we just started talking. He came out to a few shows. I ended up going to his house and recording drums for the song Choke. He helped mix some of our stuff, and some of our earliest shows were with Bad Flower, with IDK. We played in Vegas together. I think there was maybe 50 people at that show, and then we sold out the Vice with them in LA about 3 years ago. So there's definitely been some shows with them. I mean, I obviously want to do it. It's just about like if the timing makes sense, you know, for both parties. But I don't see why that couldn't happen. That's all. We're all friends, hang out and stuff. So, you know, I hope it can happen sometimes. But you just in music, you never know what's going to happen. You know,
do you know what?
Say that again.
I was going to say, sorry, a big interruption. They said, please, do you know what the Triangle Project is?
I think so. They keep fans keep bringing out like these like colored triangles to our shows, and then they put it over their iPhones where like the flash is and lights up. They hold it up and then create a bunch of colors in the crowd. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they do it, but it's cool. You know, I like when like our fans come up with their own thing, and I like when fans like write me and say like, "Oh my God, it's because of your band that I made, you know, my new friend." And I just think it's really cool when we can connect people like that.
Tamzine Elizabeth says, Ryan, it's 3 a.m. and I've stayed awake for you. Please say hi. My life will be complete. Elizabeth.
Hi. How's it going? Here we are. Sorry,
3 a.m.
over there.
3 a.m. to watch two guys in their early to mid-20s talking about life. Go figure.
Yep.
Hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of this split screen? Oh, you can't see me. Never mind. I'll show it to you later. My friend Steve saw a picture of Billy Joe the other day, an old one, thought it was me, and that made my life complete. So I made a split screen where we're almost doing the same pose in almost the same kind of outfit. I'll send that to you after.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, they said okay. So many questions. No, not gonna ask that one. Everyone knows you as like a nice guy. Have you ever gotten into like a physical fight with anybody, even if it was not your fault? Like they just started attacking you, so you had to fight back.
I think when I was in like 8th grade or something like that. But
oh, really? About what though? What was it over?
I don't remember, man. It was like something stupid, you know. But it was so long ago. It was I was like middle school.
Did you get your ass beat?
No, it was we both came out with bruises.
Cool. Rylan says, "Can I do the art for your next album?" That's an interesting question.
Do the art for you have to ask the D man. He's the one in charge.
You cut out, but I think you said ask the D man, right?
I did. Yep.
Okay. Do you smell good? Nikki says, do you smell good? I don't know if you smell good right now. You don't have anybody to impress, right?
I try to smell good. You know, so 9 times out of 10, I'd say I do. Except for
what about right now that like you don't have anybody really over to impress, right?
Nope.
I mean, are you even wearing pants? Like I got dressed for this interview. I put on cologne and deodorant for no reason.
I'm wearing right now. It's very rare, but I am wearing pants. So
oh, you are? Okay.
In the house or wear gym shorts. Yep. This got really weird. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was just panning down. Well, I'm sitting outside on my staircase in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
The famous apartment complex where Ryan has been many times.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I can't believe you're still there, man. That's awesome.
Two words. Rent control.
Yeah. So you're killing it. That's what that means.
Yeah, I don't want to give numbers out because it'll ruin it for me, but I pay much less than people who move in.
Yes.
I'm not going anywhere unless it's out of state. I'll put it that way.
Right.
Ryan, where do you get your floral button-up shirts? Asking for a friend.
I will never tell, because if I do, then that means everybody else will go get them at the same spot that I get them at.
Whatever. That shirt above us is from like H&M. Come on.
Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Okay. Did you ever find your Refuse shirts?
Who are asking these questions? Yeah,
it's like the same person. All my friends were glorious. They've asked like 7 good questions here.
Okay. Yeah. No. My Refuse shirts do just fine. Wear them every once in a while.
We got Kevin from Scotland says, if you could play on stage with for one show, who would it be? Like with a certain artist, like if you could open up one show for somebody, who would it be?
For me personally, Foo Fighters.
Yeah. You never did that before with anybody, with any band?
Nope, never.
Not even like on a festival?
But Dave Grohl. I've met all the Foo Fighters at least once, except for him. And that's like a bucket list thing for me.
It's okay. For years, when I used to book guests on the show, I would list Foo Fighters as a past guest, but it was really Chris Shiflett, but it counts, so I'd say Foo Fighters.
That's the coolest.
I mean, he was on for his side project, but it still counts that Foo Fighters.
Was it for what, Jackson? Was it
Jackson United? Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson. Or I was gonna say Me First and the Gimme Gimme. See, I love that dude. He's a true punk rocker. He's still just like sports, you know.
And that's the thing, for people watching that are younger, I did my show for 15 years, and 14 of them were in my bedroom here in Los Angeles. And the best part of my show was when I would have artists over that were already well-known, and they would come to my house not knowing what they were getting into. They didn't realize it was from a bedroom, that it was like low budget, with one camera. So that was one of those shows, Chris Shiflett, where he loved it. He said, "This is so crazy, I'm having the best time."
Yeah,
it's just funny.
Well, I met him twice. Both times.
Also, Juliet Lewis was another one. She came in and thought it was so funny, like Wayne's World, that it was just like in my bedroom.
God, that's sick, man. That's so fucking funny.
Let's see. A couple more here. Someone spelled Foo Fighters incorrectly. I should kick them out of the room.
I was going to say, I want to change my answer. Foo Fighters or Green Day. That would be amazing.
But who have you met in Green Day? Everybody or no?
Yeah. No, I've met everybody in Green Day for sure.
I feel like it's easier to meet them than Foo Fighters for some reason, than Dave Grohl, right?
Yeah. I got a story about them. So about 10 years ago, I was in New York City. I was at this place called the Bowery Electric. Do you know where that is? It's like
of course. Jesse Malin owns it. Good place.
Yep. It's actually who I went to go see. So Jesse invited me to a show, and there's maybe like 100, 150 people. And I'm looking to my left, and there's this guy in a hat. And I'm like, that's fucking Billy Joe. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, losing my mind. Just looking at him. And then the show gets over, and everybody's like vacating the building. And I see Billy go up the stairs in like the backstage room. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to sneak backstage. I'm just going to do it. No security, nothing. I walk backstage. Green Day's all right there. They're looking at me like, who the fuck is this guy? Right? And he's like, oh, hey, Ryan, what's going on, man? And then that was my in. And we all hung out for like an hour, and it was the greatest night ever. But that's
amazing. An hour's a long time with Billy Joe. See the picture?
What's
above
that?
me? See the photo I put above me?
Yeah.
This is Billy Joe. I took that at Redwood. Yep. Have you played at Redwood?
No, I've actually always wanted to play at Redwood. I've been to many shows there. I used to live down the street from there.
I went to 7 long shot shows, the Billy Joe side band, but the craziest one was at the Redwood. That's like 50 people fit in that place. That was so cool.
Yeah, I love events like that, man.
You're always away.
Did you hear about the time they paid? There was this like punk rock show or something, or hardcore show or something like that happened at Denny's, and like everybody at the Denny's completely destroyed it, and like the promoter was stuck with like the bill of paying like $2,000, and then Green Day bailed him out. You hear about that? I think that's rad.
I love that other video you ever see that video? It's like a different Denny's show. It's from a hardcore band. The guy's like, "What the fuck's up, Denny's?" And everyone starts dancing. I love that video. Yeah.
Shit's so funny.
Are you going to the Hella Mega Tour? I don't know if there's going to be a Hella Mega Tour. No one knows at this point, huh? That would be Green Day's summer tour with Weezer and Fall Out Boy. It might happen. We don't know.
Don't forget the Interrupters are on that.
For like 4 minutes, but it's still cool.
Yeah. Still better than no minutes, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if it happens, maybe. I didn't get my tickets like everybody else, so who knows?
As a fanatic, I didn't get my tickets because that's like the greatest hits show. That's one of those shows where I'm like, I could go. We'll see what happens. They
should have called it the Crush Tour.
Do I want to hear King for a Day for 20 minutes for $200? I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. A couple more questions. Are you guys seeing MCR? I was never an MCR fan. Are you? I feel like that's more your thing, right?
You know what? I gotta say, I'm not like I appreciate them for sure. I would actually go see them. I wasn't like I'm not like how I am for Green Day with my them, but they're definitely a band I think are bad, and I think that it's cool that somebody like them are doing what they do. You know?
Yeah. The
I
only
can
time
appreciate it, and
I
I
only
love all the videos, and they just have good songs. They're great performers. Yeah. So.
I think I only saw them once in the very beginning because I'm from Long Island. They played at the downtown in Farmingdale, which doesn't exist anymore, and they opened for Coheed. I guess it was like '02 or '03, really a long time ago. It was the only time I ever saw them.
I think the first time I saw them, they opened up for Lost Prophets, and it was Letter Kills, My Chem, Lost Prophets, and Story of the Year. That
Too soon, man. Too soon. Okay.
What's that?
I said Lost Prophets. Too soon, man. Too soon.
I know. Yeah, but and then I saw them again. It was the Donnas, I Chem, and they're opening up like there's like a Best Buy opening up in the street from where I live, and they had a free concert. And so yeah, the Donnas opened up for My Chem. Pretty cool.
That's the cool thing about being slightly older than the average music fan nowadays. That we saw a lot of these bands in the beginning, early on. You know, I always tell people one of the coolest shows I ever saw in Long Island. It was at an arcade, and they had like a conference room. I don't know why. It was connected to this giant place called Sportsplex, and it was Simple Plan, then Starting Line, and then Brand New. And it was like 2003. It's like a Christmas show. It was cool.
Soon. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I said too soon.
Yeah, too soon. Bigger Lights reunion show.
You know what?
Is that you, Cam? I'm kidding.
No, I'm serious. That's funny you mentioned that because we have an album that turns 10 this year. We were actually talking about doing it, but I don't think it's going to happen anymore with all the concerts being canceled, pushed, and other things. But yeah, it was definitely talked about just as like a fun one-time thing in the band's hometown, which was Virginia, like Alexandria. Yeah, it would have been fun to do a show, but never say never, I guess. Definitely no touring, and IDK will always be my number one. But I like to go play with other bands every once in a while when IDK is not doing anything.
Someone said, "What about an Urban Slugs reunion?" I can't hear you now. We're losing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We had a good run with you. Let's see if we get the video back. And he's gone. He's gone, folks. Let's get him back in. We got like 5 more minutes, and then we'll let him go. Because then it's going to get dark out here, and I'm afraid of the dark. So we're going to have to cut out in 5 more minutes. Hi.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Who are the Urban Slugs? Is that like one of your old bands and like only really obscure no one knows that? That's not even on Wikipedia. I checked out Wikipedia. It's not even on that.
All right. Long time ago. This is almost 20 years ago now. I was in a Disney TV movie, and that's what they named the band. And I had a role where I was like talking, and they actually used a couple of my songs on the movie. This movie called The Poof Point. It's on Disney Plus. Yeah, and so in the script, they wanted to call the band the Urban Slugs, and that's what happened.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So that probably won't happen.
What's that?
You know what? I have a VHS tape, and I gotta find it. And it has, I don't know if we ever showed this to you. It's not on the internet. Me and Cam from your, Cam was in the Bigger Lights. You know Cam? I think it was in TV.
Yes, I know who that is. Yeah.
Is he not in Bigger Lights with you? I thought he was.
No, we've played shows with them before.
Yeah, him and I were on this Blink-182 show on MTV, Wannabes Becoming Blink-182. Actually, Guns was on that also, the same show. And I have like the only VHS copy of us all competing to be the most like Blink-182. I gotta find that and put that on the internet somehow.
Guns, man. Oh, jeez. Guns. Balling.
He is balling. He's still doing it. I gotta say that. He is still doing the show. I'm impressed. He's lasted this.
He's on Fox, which is like, what? That's kind of
awesome.
too. Like,
hey, I'm jealous, man.
I was like watching TV. I was like flipping through the channels like super late at night, or actually super early in the morning. Couldn't sleep. It was like 5:30 in the morning, and I was like, that guy looks like Guns. And I'm like, that is Guns. Crazy.
Let's get a couple I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that video up. Let's a couple more questions. Oh, we got Crystal Cash Dollar in the chat. Crystal's great. All right, a couple more questions. Do you actually enjoy meeting fans? Well, you're not gonna say no. That's a weird question to ask. I hate it. It's terrible.
No, I actually do. I see myself in them, and that's why I enjoy it. You know, it's kind of harder to like stay in touch with fans nowadays, but you know, they're the reason why we're here. They're the reason why I'm still playing music. So of course I am. You know. So
You still there? Oh no.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you might cut out if the video goes away again. Hold on.
Again?
Well, we only got like 5 more minutes left. Hang on. Again. And there he goes. Yo.
Yo.
All right.
Can you hear
more.
me?
We're gonna make this work. A couple more.
I don't even know what's happening. I can't see anything.
Shit, we might lose you again. Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. Ooh, Ryan Seaman declined the invite that time. I'm going to get this mother effer. Let's get him back in here, guys. Get Ryan Seaman back in here one more time. Then we're going to say goodbye. Oh, my God. Now he's not going to come back in at all. There he goes. Yo.
Here we are. Okay.
The final stretch. I'm planning on like wrapping it up like any second.
If it wasn't for fans, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. And that's why I love fans. And they're the ones that I do this for. And I can see myself in them. I used to go to shows all the time growing up. I still go to shows all the time. I don't really think I've changed as a person all that much other than just growing. And yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. And thank you. And yeah, I love what we do. And hopefully, you know, we get to go back to it soon enough.
All right, Ryan, before we head out, let them know all the places they can find you and the band, all the things they can get on iTunes, all the links you want to promote right now before we head out.
Ryan Seaman, Break the Internet. What's up, Ronnie? We got As It Is in the house. We had some other people here earlier. I'm recognizing on here coming up. Where should they go? idkhow.com. All things Idkhow on the internet. At Ryan Seaman on you know, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is /drummer Ryan Seaman, and here we are, and that's it.
I'm gonna say really quick for all your fans watching, if any of you guys are in bands and you want me to do this with you, like in the next few weeks, just message me on Instagram after this at DJ Rossstar with 3 S's. I want to start doing this every Friday and Saturday. I want to keep it going. We did last week.
Good, man.
Last week.
You're really good.
Thank you. Last week, Nick came on from Bayside, a buddy of mine. That was fun. And then I wanted to ask you to do this and probably hit up Chris Rowe for next week with the Ataris. But anybody else that's interested, let me know, please. And even if you're not in a band, you just want to follow my page, post a lot of Green Day stuff on there. Ryan knows all about that. Just follow me after.
Oh, yeah.
I like to taunt you also. I always I'll text you randomly after like 5 months and be like, Ryan, look what I went to. And that'll be it.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
I'm like, what the hell? Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm like, Ryan,
just that one show, dude.
What?
I wish I could have gone that one with you at the what was it, the Maui, the sugar, what's that place called? Maui Sugar Hut or something?
Tiki Bar?
Yeah, the Maui. Yeah, where Long Shot played. Wish I could have gone to that.
Oh, no, Tiki Bar was the cover up. So you thinking of a different one? Wayfarer?
Yeah.
Tiki Bar.
So
Tiki Bar was the one I told you about where they played under the name The Cover-Ups with the Interrupters, but he did Green Day and Long Shot and covers and Foxborough Hot Tub.
You went on for like hours.
And I don't want to jump to conclusions, but 30 of us got really, really sick after, and I'm pretty sure we had coronavirus or something close to it. Because there's all these rumors that people had it last year, and I think we really did. Because everybody went home back to where they came from. Some people flew from other countries just to see the show, and everybody was sick for like 3-4 weeks. It was crazy.
Well, hey, knock on wood. But
who knows?
At all. It's been great.
Well, I wish you well. Stay safe. Thank you, everybody. Actually, really quick, everybody who tuned in, just let us know where you watched from. I always like seeing where people tune in from. I think that's the coolest part about the internet. I started my show in 2002, as Ryan knows. There was like no MySpace then, no Facebook, no streaming, no Instagram. It was just me and iTunes Radio, and that was it. So I love what's happened since then. You know, I used to promote my show in Yahoo groups. That's how old I am. So funny. So let's scroll really quick. Let me know where all you guys tune in from. I'm sure Ryan will love to see this also. We got Canada in the house.
I'm checking it out. Feel free to write me.
Let's see. We got Zach Zappa in the house from New York, my best man.
Do it right back.
We got Long Island, Minnesota, Mexico, Ohio, Vegas, California, Ontario, Canada, New Jersey, Russia, New Jersey again, Queens, New York. I can't hear you. Alabama, Florida. Maryland, Brazil, Denver,
Scotland,
Las Vegas,
Colombia,
England. Where else are you guys watching from? New York in the house. Salt Lake City.
Woo! Salt Lake, Northridge, what's up? Woo, Michigan. All right.
Florida.
Indonesia, holy crap.
Ecuador. That's crazy. Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Houston. Can you hear me again?
I hear you. I'm just reading. San Diego.
Okay.
Michigan.
Yep. Australia.
How cool is that? Japan. Wow.
Dude. Hey, we're coming to Japan, supposedly.
Oh,
but
bring me some flavored Kit Kats when you get back. Philippines.
My favorite over there are the green tea ones. You ever had those?
Yeah, I love the banana ones. Those are really good. Oh, love Kit Kats.
Yeah, what is it like? Why don't they have that here? It's so weird.
If you look on eBay, they have like packs they sell of like 100 different flavors in one thing. It's like $50 for 100 different ones, but they're all like the really small sample size ones of like 100 flavors.
That's like Lay's potato chips, like all over the world. Like you go to like Prague or something, and they'll have like paprika Lay or something, you know. And then you go to like another country, go to like Budapest, and have bacon flavored Lay. Like what the hell? It's everywhere. It's not so.
Love it. All right, Ryan. Let's say goodbye. Thanks for chatting with me, and thank you all for watching.
So sorry that my internet was kind of shot. You know, I'm on a musician's budget, so that's my excuse. And yeah, thanks again for having me, dude. And
see you guys later.
All right,
see you guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Peace.